Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 522. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. And I do invite you to click on the link that I just posted on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you'd like to join me on camera, to shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself, share some information, etc. And if you could share this out, I would really appreciate it, because then more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. So let's start out with the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page. There's some really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits, the city, county, and state. So just go up and down the page. There's some really good programs. Go ahead and sign up if you think there's something there that can help you. Now, with today being Wednesday, that means today is the last day that you can let the city know that you're interested in joining any one of these committees that have openings. So if you have special knowledge, special interest, etc., then go ahead and click on the link, see what it's all about, and then go ahead and put in, your application. So there are openings on the Durham Affordable Housing Implementation Committee, the Durham Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Commission, and there's an opening on the Durham Workers' Rights Commission. So if you're interested in any of those, definitely let them know. The Durham County Libraries are all open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6. They reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10 tomorrow. And let's see what's happening. The Durham Tech Small Business Center, which is downtown, 701 West Main Street. They have in-person classes. The next one's going to be on Friday, and I think that class is going to be about taxes, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, let me just tell you. Let me find it. Yes, Friday's class is at 11 o'clock. It's in person, and it's all about business taxes. And just to let you know in advance, in case I forget to mention it tomorrow, they have free parking for up to 2 hours on Peabody, the street just south of the 701 West Main Street building. So just so you'll know, you can park for free, if you can get a space. Now let's see what's on tap for online classes. They're virtual, they're online, totally free. They're really great. So today's Wednesday. Here's a class from 3 until 5 this afternoon, online seller for the small business owner. So you can actually click on the link on the Word page to sign up for that class. It's a one-off class. And here's another one from 6 until 8, small business tax tips. That's going to be this evening from 6 until 8. And just to let you know in advance, tomorrow, starting at 2 o'clock, there's going to be a free class, social media marketing success for your small business. Build a powerful online presence. Who doesn't like the sound of that? So you might want to check that out tomorrow. It's going to be from 2 until 3, totally free. Okay, I forgot to check score. Let me scroll down and check score. There's so much on this page, so much. Let's see. Yes, there's a class today. Okay, so this is online as well. These are live webinars where you can actually ask questions. So today at 1, there's going to be a free class online called Google Analytics for Small Businesses, How to Improve Your Website Traffic. And by the way, SCORE stands for Service Corps of Retired Executives. Their office is downtown, and they have mentors. You can get a mentor. You can talk in person, over the phone, whatever. They're really great. And like I said, they are retired executives. They know pretty much all there is to know about running a business. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the health page. To your health. Of course, got your COVID info, your numbers if you're interested in that. And of course, there's a notice to try again to apply for Medicaid if you just missed the last time because maybe they said your income is just a little bit too high. They raised the ceiling, the income ceiling, so you can go ahead and why not try to get on North Carolina Medicaid. Again, there's several different ways to apply, and they're all listed on the health page called To Your Health. Okay, now there's going to be some blood drives, very important. Can help save a life or two. Let's see. So today, the American Red Cross is collecting donations of blood at the Duke North Pavilion Lecture Hall, 2400 Pratt Street, and they will be there until 4:30 this afternoon. And let me check Blood Connection. Blood Connection, they are at the Durham County Courthouse, downtown, 510 South Dillard Street. They'll be there until 1:30, and it says here to look for the bus. And then tomorrow, they will be at Beth-El Synagogue on Watt Street, starting at 3:30, but I'll remind you about that during tomorrow's show. Okay, let's go to the Senior Scope page and see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. So let's check that out. Let's see. By the way, 406 Rigsby Avenue, that's where they're located downtown. And they're free parking, free membership, free activities, really fun place to hang out. Now, with today being Wednesday, let's see what's happening. So they're going to have Spanish class at 1 o'clock. That's cool, from 1 until 2. Then they're going to have New World, New Skills. That's part of their DCSL Connect. And that Malachi is here watching on Facebook. Hello, Malachi. Happy to have you here. Thanks for dropping by. So you can learn Spanish at 1 o'clock. And then New World, New Skills is where you get to learn how to use your smartphone or a computer, whatever new gear you have. It can be a little daunting to learn about tech if you haven't been introduced to it before. So you can take a class. It's totally free. You don't even have to register. Just show up at 1 o'clock with your iPad or your, whatever you have. Now, for those of us who like advanced tech tips, that's going to be at 2:15 with super agers. And let's see. Oh, here's a good class here. From 3 until 4:30, powerful tools for caregivers. So if you're taking care of someone with Alzheimer's or whatever, you can get some resources, get some tips, get some help caring for your loved one in terms of getting information that you might need, that you could really put to good use. The Acoustic Guitar Club meets at 3:30 for an hour in the activities room, and that's always fun. And then the Lifeline Dancers, so if you like line dancing, that's going to start at 3:30, and that's going to be in the exercise room. Now tomorrow, they're going to have open arts from 9 until 12:30 in the art studio. I assume that means you get to paint and do crafts and whatnot, so that sounds like a lot of fun, totally free. They're going to have Tech Talk tomorrow morning from 9:30 until 10:30. Tips for smartphone users. Again, if your child or grandchild gave you their old smartphone as they upgraded and didn't teach you how to use it, you can learn how during tomorrow's Tech Talk class at 9:30. They're going to have Keep It Moving Gentle Exercise at 10:15. Intermediate African Dance at 11:30. African drumming at 12:30. So much going on. Now let me check the special one-off events and let's see if there's anything happening today. Oh, right. They're celebrating the May birthdays today. The monthly birthday celebration starts at 12:30 downstairs in the lower commons. So just call real quick if you have a May birthday. And Malachi is saying, can we go out for lunch today? No, I'm working. I can't. I'm sorry, Malachi. We've got to connect again one day real soon. I'll let you know. Okay. Because I'm working for senior pharmacists. Let's see. Where was I? Monthly celebration. So it starts at 12:30. And then go ahead and call. In fact, let me give you the number real quick. 919-688-8247. So go ahead while you're at it, while you're on the phone, sign up for the Memorial Day party. That's going to be on Friday from 1 until 2:30. It's going to be both inside and outside. They're going to have light lunch, lawn games. They're going to have music. It's going to be really fun. And it's free, but go ahead and call real quick. Get on the list. Register at extension 110. And for the birthday celebration, which happens in just a few minutes, when you call, register at same extension 110. All righty. Let's go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page, and let's see what's happening today in the Bull City. Let's see. Yes, Catholic Charities. They're running the Durham Community Food Pantry. So they've already started. It's every Wednesday from 10 until 1. So get in the door by 1. Talk to a social worker. Get some groceries. Also, let them know if you need diapers. They have pull-ups, not toddler, what's the word? Newborn up to toddler size. And they have the big ones for adults. So go ahead and don't be embarrassed. I mean, what's it called? The diaper. There's a charity. They give away diapers to nonprofits like Catholic Charities. They give them a whole bunch every month. So if you need some, let them know, and they'll give you some. Also, let them know if you need something else like a jacket, a dress, whatever, for your kids, because people are always donating things to Catholic Charities, so you never know what they have out back. Now, if you can't make it in, by the way, the address is 2020 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. So if you can't make it in by 1 because of your job or whatever, you don't have the car, or you can't hop on the bus and get there in time. Here's the thing. On Wednesdays, they do this again from 5 until 7. There you go. And then again, they do it on Thursdays too, from 10 until 1. Now, if you like music, Boxyard RTP, they are featuring the modern jazz sounds of 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟, and he's already started and will be playing until 2. It's free. It's an outdoor event, outdoor venue surrounded by eateries. So there's no pressure. You can go there and just sit with your book or a laptop and nobody will bother you. But if you do get overwhelmed by the smell of barbecue or whatever, then you can go ahead, or Korean food, you can just go ahead and get something to eat, make a little purchase there. So that'll be from noon until 2, and that is today at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. St. Joseph AME Church, they give away food. They have what they call their community food distribution from 2 until 3. They're located at 2521 Fayetteville Street. New Visions of Africa restaurant, they'll be giving away meals, prepared meals for people in need, and that's going to be today from 3 until 6. They're next door to W.D. Hill at 1306 Fayetteville Street. Now the weather's nice. The Wednesday Durham Farmers Market is open. So they're open from 3 until 6. They're downtown in Durham Central Park, 501 Foster Street. Just note that, if you're used to going there on Saturdays and you're used to seeing the street blocked off and you're used to having the kids or grandkids run back and forth to the playground, just know that they do not shut down the traffic. Foster Street will be open and cars will be going down the street at their regular pace. So just be careful if you do have the little kiddies with you, playing on the playground. Okay, let's see. Oh, Kings Park International Church. They're going to have their food pantry and clothing closet. That's going to be this evening from 5 until 6. They're at 1305 Odyssey Drive. They'll be giving away food, but also you can choose some clothing too if you're getting back on your feet or whatever. Memorial party. Malachi, go to DurhamSkyWriter.com and it's on the senior page. Yeah, so I don't have like a flyer. It's posted on the Senior Scope page. Yeah, DurhamSkyWriter.com, and then go to Senior Scope, and you'll see. Scroll down to Durham Center for Senior Life. All righty, let's see. Oh, it's game night at Boxyard RTP. So they do this on certain Wednesdays from 5:30 until 8:30. Like I said, it's an outdoor venue. You sit outside. The weather's perfect for it. Then you get to play board games and meet new friends, by the way. Let's see. Now, if you like Japanese movies, this is really great. The Carolina Theater of Durham. They have a, let me move this keyboard. Yeah. Studio Ghibli film series. I hope I pronounced that right. They're going to have a film screening of Hayao Miyazaki's movie called Ponyo. I remember the theme music being really cute. That came out in 2008. It's rated G, and they will be screening this tonight, 7 o'clock in Studio One. Again, Carolina Theater of Durham, downtown. 309 West Morgan Street. So it does cost $12 to view the movie. I have a link so you can watch the trailer and make sure that, you know, this is the movie you want to see. And then once you decide, you can go ahead and click and then buy your ticket for $12. Brett's open mic is tonight from 7 until 10 at the Blue Note Grill. That's downtown on Washington Street. So the backup band, they'll be playing R&B, they'll be playing smooth jazz, funk. You can join them if you like. So when you get there, go ahead and sign up, and then you can hop on stage and join the band. So again, that is from 7 until 10, and there is a $5 admission fee. Studio Motif Durham, they'll be hosting a Sunset Groove R&B jam session. So 2 jam sessions going on at the same time. Who would ever think that would happen? But anyway, that's from 8 until 11. The doors open at 7. The music starts at 8. It's free admission. Then you can click on the link for more information. Studio Motif Durham, by the way, is at 3206 Guest Road. Now tomorrow, let's see, Catholic Charities, like I told you, they'll be having the Durham Community Food Pantry tomorrow from 10 until 1. And then the Wright Village, 112 Broadway Street, they invite entrepreneurs to come out to their lunch networking event. That's going to be tomorrow, 11:30 until 1. I think I gave the address, 112 Broadway Street. So Chef Q from Taste of Soul Catering, they'll be providing a tasty meal. You pay $10, and then what you're going to do is you're going to build your relationships with local entrepreneurs, maybe make some partnerships, maybe share some information. Basically, you'll be meeting people who are just like you, who are running their own businesses. So again, tickets are $10, and I do have a link right there, so you can click, get your ticket. Now, if you like music, again, Boxyard RTP, 900 Park Offices Drive. They'll be featuring blues singer-songwriter Misty Mayhem. Love that name. That's going to be during tomorrow's Taking Back Thursday at Boxyard RTP from noon until 2. Again, free admission. Food and beverages will be there for purchase. And there you go. All righty. Let's check. Oh, Roxanne had such a good show last night. She's going to tell us about it in a second. But let me check the weather real quick. Let me go to the web. Oops, wrong app. Wait a minute. All righty. It's 82 already. Okay, it's 82 degrees. Wow. It's sunny out. It's 82. It's going up to 87 degrees today. Oh my goodness. I mean, I shouldn't be that surprised, but wow. I'm loving it. Summer is here. So it looks like, even though it's sunny right now, it looks like the clouds are going to come out just a little bit for the rest of the afternoon. It'll be like kind of like, partly, let's just say partly sunny. Then tomorrow is going up to 88 degrees, and it's going to be partly sunny. Let's look ahead to the weekend. So Friday, I know it's not the weekend, but Friday, 84, partly sunny. Saturday, might have some rain. 84. Sunday, 89. 89? Whoa, Sunday, 89. And then Monday, as you know, is Memorial Day. Perfect day. It's going to be cloudy and 87. The reason why I'm saying that's perfect is because those who are going to be out grilling won't have to worry about heat strokes being out in the sun. So it's going to be hot, but cloudy. That is perfect for grilling. So that's going to be Monday, Memorial Day. All right. Let us check and see what's happening with Roxanne. Her show yesterday was so good. Let's bring her on. Roxanne, what's new?
Wow, I couldn't believe how many people watched.
Oh, okay. What's the number right now? Because that was probably your biggest show.
Well, it's 55
Okay.
on what it said on YouTube, and the other channel of mine, and 39 where that physician shared it.
Okay. But you know what? People are going to be sharing it too. In fact, I'm sure you're almost like a semi-regular, but still, tell us who you are and what you're all about.
Okay, I'm Roxanne, and I have epilepsy. Want to spread awareness and interview other people because there's so many different types of seizures. And the person I interviewed last night, John Bramblett, John Bramblett, lives in Texas and is blind, had epilepsy, but he didn't turn blind until he was in his teens. And so he already knew what colors were and everything, but can paint by the touch and the different texture of colors. So I asked him, he explained how he's mixing all the colors together and the different types of paints on how the pictures he is able to do. And
it's unbelievable.
They're amazing.
He can't see what he's doing, but he's an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. It was amazing. And I'm so glad that you were able to share a lot of his art. In fact, you showed a picture of, what's that actor's name?
John Bram.
The actor, Jeff Bridges?
Jeff Bridges, yes. Yeah. Jeff Bridges. Blah.
So yeah. He did I guess he commissioned a self-portrait. Not a portrait.
Portrait, yeah.
Here's what confuses me. So if this gentleman lost his sight as a young teenager, and he is I don't know how old he is, a graying beard, so he's getting up there.
He's a year older than me.
Okay, so how would he know? See, the portrait of Jeff Bridges looked just like him. Well, but Jeff Bridges didn't look like that back the last time that John the artist could see. So how could he paint an aging Jeff Bridges? I'm just so confused. How can he be blind?
I meant to ask him if he had to feel and touch his face.
But the colors are right too, though. You can't.
I know.
Then again, you said that he said he could see colors.
He could see color.
Yeah.
Being blind.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just can't imagine that. There's a name for it.
So if he held this, even though he's blind, he could feel that it's blue. In other words, that's what we're saying, folks. You might think that we're crazy, but that's what he's saying. He can feel. I mean, he can see colors. That's what I mean. So
yeah,
he could tell this is blue.
As far as I know, that I don't know how to explain it, and he I guess the light hurts. It gives him a headache. So the light doesn't shine on the color to let him see it.
Yeah.
He just imagines, I think, the color of what it would look like to paint.
Yeah.
He can't see us and see a color, or he would be able to.
But he can. Anyway, he's a remarkable guy. And you said he has stuff all over the world. And he does gigantic murals. I mean, we're not talking about this is a guy and he just paints on 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. I mean, we're talking grand.
a side of a building,
Yeah.
an airplane.
Right. A Brazilian airplane. This guy is wild.
Yeah.
Totally
And
wild.
inside he can do, he does walls, murals, and but the outside of the buildings, he says he's starting to like, because of the brick.
Mm-hmm.
We can touch it
It's
and tell,
I mean, they had
what
a blind man up there on
what
a
color.
ladder. He was getting it done. What was your favorite artwork by him?
I think Ray Charles.
Okay. I'm going to say the cello.
It just amazes me. Somebody else wearing glasses, and he can do a reflection in the glasses.
Right. He said he's obsessed with eyes, which makes sense. He's
Eyes,
blind.
right.
So
Mm-hmm.
he said he either puts people in glasses and then he shows a reflection in the
Yeah.
glasses, or he does something with the eyes or
The
something.
eyes, yeah.
But my favorite, well, I like all his work, that mural. I love the mural.
Yeah.
But that cello piece was really riveting because he did a piece where the guy it's not just a guy sitting playing a cello. It's like an action shot. And he's playing cello. And then you see all these, just a myriad of colors, just like almost pulsing out of
Splash, like you just
Yeah.
splash paint on something. But yeah, how it was so many different shapes.
It was more orderly than a splash. I mean, it was
true, yeah.
meticulous. Like it was like little squares.
Right.
But boy,
that's amazing.
So
and then he has classes where he teaches blind people how to paint.
That is so cool.
Yeah. And then he works with other people that want to come into his he has an art
like a studio kind of thing.
Yeah. And then beside a bar that has something different every night.
Okay.
And so that's he does it like that. But he has people come in and put on blindfolds to see how they would paint and to explain how he does it.
Yeah,
So I had no idea what I would do.
I'd accidentally paint the table, probably.
No,
But that was a good show, Roxanne, and congratulations for getting a guest like that and from out of state. And I mean, he's world renowned, so
he is,
and very, very inspirational because he really. I can't quote what he said, but basically, he said he messes up a lot, but instead of getting mad, he knows he's getting closer to where he wants to be.
Yeah.
Every mistake and don't let people tell you what you can't do.
Right.
Yeah. Because I'm sure people are like, there's no such thing as a blind artist. Well, yes, there is.
Yes, there is. I mean, there's blind musicians, and there's no blind artist, and he can have a seizure and know what he wants to paint. And I think that's what that one was with the cello.
You think it was like a post seizure painting?
I think so, because he said how color just right. How
it's almost shimmering.
Yeah, you just have to listen to how he describes it.
Yeah. So, well, that was a really good show. You know what you did, Roxanne? Now everybody's expecting you to get people from around the world every week now.
Well, I have had 2 from England.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
You are really blossoming into quite the interviewer. That's awesome. Do you have a list of people you want to approach to be your guests, or what?
I have one, but in North Carolina with me, who lost his son at school. The kid was at school, or his son. I'm sorry, I don't want to say the kid. His
Yeah.
son was at school and passed away there. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I called him, I got in touch with him already, and
Mhm.
he
Mhm.
said he would come on, but I had already scheduled John
Mhm.
to come on.
Sure.
So I'm going to get back in touch with him and talk to him. And
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that'll be that'll be an interesting one. I'm sure it's going to be deep.
Yeah. It'll be tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
We've got to have people in the schools to know what to do, though.
All right.
We really do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not asking too much for. Well, it might be asking a lot because I know teachers do so much that they're not being paid for. And I do know teachers are providing pencils and pens and paper for kids who
Yeah.
don't have money and sometimes clothes. I mean, teachers are soft-hearted,
They are. They are.
and now we're asking them to learn how to save lives. But then, I mean, it's their kids. They'd want to help.
Right. Yeah. I
Stop
mean, all they had to do
the
is go online and listen to this class,
hmm
and they can get registered. So
Yeah.
they
Well,
wouldn't have to go sit in one like you do for CPR.
yeah.
At
Yeah.
the Red Cross, you can just go online.
hmm That's a good
But
idea. I would suggest that, I mean, if you're a teacher or anyone who works with kids, Sunday school teacher or whatever,
them too. Hmm.
then go ahead and go online and learn how to save lives. Because epilepsy seizures probably don't happen that often, but when they do happen, you want to be able to step forward and help
Yeah.
because you never know when it's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
You never know.
And we discussed this little kid yesterday who was 8 years old who saved a classmate's life. The child wasn't having a seizure, but what happened was they were in the lunchroom having lunch, and the child. I don't think I mentioned yesterday what the child had ingested. I think they were having granola bars, and
Oh,
there was a cashews in the granola bar, and I guess
yeah.
the child was allergic to cashews and started like
Choke it like you would. Well,
yeah, that you it
his
closes
throat was
up
closing up.
and you can't breathe and they die.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so the 8-year-old ran to the vice principal and said, there's a child here that needs some help. And the nurse had an EpiPen
That's good.
and was able to save the child's life. They said just in time.
Wow.
Just in time. So you know what? I looked up EpiPens and you just can't just buy one willy-nilly. I thought you could.
No, yeah, they have to be prescribed because I'm weird. Coconut. I thought I was allergic to coconuts.
Hmm.
I am using any kind of coconut oil on my skin, but I can eat coconut.
That's different.
That is, it is. It's weird. I
Hmm.
can eat it. I'm probably not in a large,
hmm
consumption.
I would be careful because
Uh,
I'm developing an allergy to milk, but I was able
um,
to eat ice cream. But last week I had some ice cream and got real sick. So
ooh,
I think it can just progress. So if you can eat coconut now, just be careful because you might slowly develop
uh-huh.
intolerance.
Yeah, I haven't had any in a long time because it was just a coconut cake my mother-in-law made.
Oh yeah, well you have to eat that.
Yeah, that was only like twice a year or
Mhm,
for my birthday too. But
yeah. But on
um
on Amazon though, when it comes to the EpiPens, so you can buy an EpiPen for whatever $20. I don't know, but if you okay with insurance, you can buy an EpiPen at a reasonable, what I call a reasonable price. If you don't have like the training or whatever, then you have to pay like $200.
mm,
It's really weird, but it makes sense. I guess they want only people who know how to use it
yeah,
to buy it. you
yeah.
know. Although I wish I could buy it anyway just to have it so that somebody who needs it and knows how to use it could, or if there was somebody around who,
Well, there's shots you have to give the kids for
yeah,
epilepsy.
yeah. But I thought EpiPen, that's not is that a spray or a shot? That's a shot?
EpiPen, yeah, a shot.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Because if it were a spray, then I could handle that. I don't know how to use needles, so I can see why they want you to be insured and all that kind of stuff. Because I guess you could really make a big mistake.
Yeah,
You know, not on
but
purpose, but still.
yeah, but there's shots for epilepsy. If you
Mhm,
have it like over 10 minutes and you know that the kid has seizures,
mhm.
and they take regular medication, but if they have one for more than 10 minutes, they have a shot they have to take.
And it could be administered by the school nurse, or are they
Um,
licensed for
yeah, the school, I mean, they have to learn.
that? Mm-hmm.
There's someone I know up in Ohio, I think, Iowa or Ohio, one of those states,
One of those.
um, she works with children disability and had to learn how to give them the shots and
Mhm,
things.
mhm. Yeah.
She
Well,
knows.
you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Do what you
Right.
got to do. Yeah. So, well, congratulations again on a really great show.
Thank
And
you.
folks, we're not even talking about what the show's called or where to find. It's Seizure the Day,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on YouTube.
YouTube. Yep.
And if you can't find it, just slide
Look
in
up.
my DMs, and I'll send you the link. But it's C's. It's like C's
Yeah.
URE, like seizure. It's like a play on words. So Seizure the Day
Yeah.
on YouTube, and uh,
Mm-hmm.
and just watch the show. Because how often you don't do it every week, right?
No, you try it every other week, but
Mhm.
depends on the person's schedule too.
Oh, of
So I
course,
can't
of
give
course.
a certain day. I wish I could.
Because you're dealing with different times. In fact, when you did the show with the English people, what time was that for you? Because you had to accommodate them.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, so it was like dinner time for them, or 7 o'clock.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Five
Okay.
hours right after they ate. It was like 8 o'clock for them
Okay.
and
I
5 for
interviewed someone in Afghanistan, and I think it was like 5 in the morning. I mean, that's when they were available. So it was like 10 or something like that. 10 o'clock
midnight
for them, or
or
noon or
it
something like
was,
it was
yeah.
daytime. But yeah, it was 5 in the morning here. It was so weird doing a show so early. But you do what you gotta do for your, you know.
Yep.
Now, I mean, you were actually doing the show live, this particular show, because of the time zone problem. Um, I actually, with it being 5 here, I actually pre-recorded. I mean, I recorded it and aired it later.
Mhm. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But yeah, so well, I'm looking forward to your next one.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you sharing everything.
Absolutely, absolutely. I do think that it's going to inspire a lot of people because, like I said, a lot of people. I shouldn't say a lot of people. Some people sometimes they focus on what they can't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he said. If you were,
And yeah,
remembering what he said,
because
focus,
I mean,
but he had to not give up.
yeah, and you
Yeah.
find your own way. Because I remember a friend of my aunt, old family friend. He was in his, I guess, 80s, 90s. Um, he was depressed because he could no longer do what he was used to doing in terms of walking and playing golf and all that kind of
Mm,
stuff. And he ended up just staying in bed, just depressed,
yeah.
instead of um, enjoying what movement he still had. I mean, he could still walk. It was just difficult, and I don't want to. I don't mean to disparage him at
Well,
all.
yeah, right.
But I felt bad because he kept talking about what he couldn't do. Because he grew up being athletic. Playing
Oh, yeah.
golf. Yeah, and I guess I don't
That
know.
would be hard, yeah. Well, like I say, driving's a privilege because I
Yeah,
don't drive,
yeah,
but I have the internet and
mhm,
talking to y'all and starting to do that, so it keeps me busy
yeah, yeah.
other than doing housework.
I need to do some housework. Looking over here at my little dust bunnies under the chairs in my living room. I need to take care of that. But anyway, I'm gonna end the show here. But
Yeah.
Roxanne, congratulations. That was a
you.
great show. And folks, like I said, subscribe to Seizure the Day on YouTube. And while you're on YouTube, check out the Drum Skywriter YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey.
I could use some subscribers too. So there you go. So
All right.
Roxanne, I will see you later.
All right.
And you
We'll
take
talk to
care.
you. Yep.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Sure.
Mhm.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was so awesome. You got to see that show. You got to see the artwork. But anyway, let me let you go. It is, after all, lunchtime. You've got, if your lunchtime is over at 1, you've got 15 minutes to get back to the office or whatever, or get back to work. And I'm going to get back to work as well. You have a beautiful afternoon. Check on your elders, and I'll see you. Oh, I'll probably have to pre-record tomorrow's show. So the next few days, I'm going to do my best to do Bull City Hangout. I am going to be visiting family. So I'm going to do my best to do the show. If I can't, I'm just going to apologize in advance, and I'll be back in a couple of days. And with that, ciao for now.